Namaste. Hello everyone. Lord Vishnu, also known as Narayan or Sri Hari, is one of the principal deities in Hinduism. He is known mainly by his 10 avatars on earth which he took to restore dharma against adharma. In today's video, we shall get to know all the 10 avatars of Vishnu, their formation history, names, and the order of them incarnating. And in the end, we shall also reveal the 11th unknown avatar of Vishnu. So stay tuned till the end to know more regarding the same. Let's start with the first avatar, Matsya. The material world in which we live in is divided into 4 yugas, which are Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and the Kali Yuga. Lord Brahma is known as the creator of the material world, and in his case, one yuga means one day, also known as a kalpam. And after every kalpam, Lord Brahma goes to sleep, which starts a new yuga. Strangely, all the resets were natural calamities. So it was the time during the Satya Yuga end. It was foretold that a great flood would come that would wipe out humanity, and it would begin the Treta Yuga. Just then the horse-headed demon Hayagriva stole the 4 Vedas which escaped from the mouth of a sleeping Lord Brahma. It was time for Lord Vishnu to incarnate on earth to save the Manu or the first man. For the role of the Manu, a king named Satyavrat was chosen by Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu chooses a fish to be his first avatar. Once, during King Satyavrat's morning prayer, he finds a little fish that begs him for shelter due to the fear of predators in the sea. Within very less time, the fish grows immensely huge. Few days later, Lord Vishnu reveals his true self in front of King Satyavrat, informing him about the upcoming great flood. Lord Vishnu asks him to make a boat and take all varieties of animals and the 7 sages on it. After having the talk with King Satyavrat, Lord Vishnu goes to the demon Hayagriva, demolishes him, and retrieves the 4 Vedas and returns it back to Lord Brahma. After 7 days, finally the day of the flood arrives, and Lord Vishnu comes in his Matsya Avatar and saves King Satyavrat from the flood, starting the new yuga. Now let us know about Lord Vishnu's second avatar, Kurma. Once, sage Durvasa offers a garland to Lord Indra, who gives it to his elephant Airavat. Airavat throws the garland and stamps on it. Seeing this, sage Durvasa curses Indra that all the gods, including him, would lose all of their powers. All the gods then rush to Lord Vishnu for help. Vishnu tells them to churn the Kshir Sagar or the ocean of milk and obtain the nectar of immortality. The gods were unable to do this task all by themselves, so they used the help of Asuras too. Taking Mount Mandara as the churning rod and snake Vasuki as the rope. The gods and the asuras together churn the ocean of milk. But during this, Mount Mandar seemed to be sinking. This was when Lord Vishnu takes the avatar of a Kurma or a tortoise. Lord Kurma rests the mountain on top of its shell, and after lots of hard work, the nectar of immortality appears. Now let us know about Lord Vishnu's third avatar, Varaha. Once there was a demon known as Hiranyaksh. He had a boon from Lord Brahma that no god nor a man could kill him. Being overconfident, he encages Mother Earth under the ocean. All the gods once again reach Lord Vishnu seeking help. Lord Vishnu then takes the avatar of Varaha or a boar, which incarnates from the nose of Lord Brahma. Lord Varaha descends into the ocean and seeks the encaged Mother Earth. Lord Varaha frees the encaged Mother Earth and brings her back to her original position in the universe. After he comes back, Hiranyaksh and Lord Varaha have a deadly fight. And in the end, Hiranyaksh loses his life. Now let us know about Lord Vishnu's fourth incarnation, Narasimha. The demon Hiranyakashipu, or the brother of Hiranyaksh, was sworn to kill Lord Vishnu, as the death cause of his brother was the third avatar of Vishnu, that is Varaha. He attains the attention of Lord Brahma and gets a boon that he will not be killed in day or night, on land, sea or sky, inside or outside, or by the hands of a human, beast or any weapon. Meanwhile, the gods attacked Hiranyakashipu's palace. Luckily, Lord Narad was there, who saved Kayadhu, the wife of Hiranyakashipu, who had a Vishnu devotee in her womb, and took her to his heavenly abode. As Hiranyakashipu returns, his soldiers start spreading chaos and unrest among the commoners. Hiranyakashipu's son Prahlad turns out to be a big devotee of Lord Vishnu. As Hiranyakashipu gets to know about this, he decides to kill his own son. In doing so, he tried many ways, but in the end of the day, Prahlad was always saved by Lord Vishnu. He even tried consulting his sister Holika, who had a boon that she would not be burnt by fire. Holika tricks Prahlad and sits on the fire, but in the end of the day, Prahlad gets saved and Holika gets burnt. After all his plans fail, Hiranyakashipu decides to kill Prahlad himself. But just then, Lord Narasimha bursts out of a pillar. Hiranyakashipu's whole palace shook when he and Lord Narasimha were engaged in a duel. Finally, Lord Narasimha catches hold of Hiranyakashipu. At this time, it was not day nor night. It was afternoon. Hiranyakashipu was not on earth nor on space. He was on the lap of Lord Narasimha. Narasimha was not man nor human, but he was half man and half lion. He had no weapons except his nails, which he uses to tear out the intestines of Hiranyakashipu. Now let us know about Lord Vishnu's fifth avatar, Vaman. There was once a king named Bali, who, in spite of being an asur, was a donating person, and this made him pompous. Due to the powers that derived from ascetic traditions or yagya, Bali had the control over all the three lokas, which are Swargaloka, Bhuloka, and lastly Patal Loka. Lord Indra, who was the king of Swargaloka, pleads Lord Vishnu to get his reign back on the Bhuloka and Swargaloka, as if both of them were under the Asuras, then mankind would be doomed. This is when Lord Vishnu takes his fifth avatar in the house of sage Kashyapa and Aditi. Once, Vaman, or Lord Vishnu, goes to attend an ascetic ceremony of King Bali. After the ceremony was finished, Lord Vaman asks King Bali to grant him something, and that King Bali cannot refuse. He asks Lord Vaman that what did he want. Lord Vaman replies that he wants only 3 foot land. Bali agrees to fulfill Lord Vaman's wish. Just then, Lord Vaman grows immensely huge, covering all of earth with his feet, and gets confused that where shall his 3rd foot land. Bali tells him to put his 3rd foot on his head, and as Lord Vaman puts his 3rd foot on Bali's head, Bali is pushed into the Patal Lok, as Lord Vishnu tells him that he should now reign only the Patal Lok and leave the first 2 lokas. Now let us know about Lord Vishnu's 6th incarnation, Parshuram. Lord Parshuram was born in the house of sage Jamadagni. Unlike other Brahmins, Lord Parshuram liked to call himself Kshatriya Brahman, or a learned man who knew weaponry. There was a king named Kartavirya Arjuna who had pleased Lord Dattatreya and had got 1000 hands as a boon. Once, Arjuna gets lost while hunting and takes shelter in sage Jamadagni's cottage. There, sage Jamadagni offers them food and milk that was derived from the holy Kamdhenu. As greed covers up his heart, Arjuna takes away the Kamdhenu by force. On hearing this, Lord Parshuram gets outraged and goes to King Kartavirya Arjuna's palace to get the Kamdhenu back, but in return gets challenged by King Kartavirya Arjuna for battle. After eradicating all his soldiers, King Kartavirya Arjuna and Parshuram have a bloody duel. And in the end, King Kartavirya Arjuna loses his life. Seeking revenge, Arjuna's sons kill sage Jamadagni. From them, Lord Parshuram takes the oath of eradicating all the Kshatriyas from this earth. Being a man of his words, Lord Parshuram eradicates 3/4 of the Kshatriya race within 21 battles and donates the land and wealth to the poor. Some days later, Rishi Richik comes to Lord Parshuram and tells him to stop all this massacre because it was creating fear in the hearts of those Kshatriyas who were good-hearted people. After giving all his wealth and land to sage Kashyapa and surrendering his weapons to Lord Indra, Lord Parshuram, leaving everything, goes to Mount Mahendra and lives a life of a saint. Now let us know about Lord Vishnu's 7th incarnation, Ram. Lord Ram is the central figure in the epic Ramayana and the ruler of Ayodhya. He is said to put an end to the reign of Ravana, the 10-headed demon. He is also known as Maryada Purushottam, or the perfect man in Sanskrit. Let us know in the comments if you want a detailed video on the Ramayana. Now let us know about the 8th incarnation of Lord Vishnu. There has always been a confusion between Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram being the 8th incarnate to Vishnu, and still is a highly debatable topic. Let's know about both of them. Lord Balaram is known as the elder brother of Lord Krishna. In many texts, he is also called the god of agriculture and is known for supporting Lord Krishna in every step. Lord Krishna is known as the god of protection, compassion, tenderness, and love. He is one of the most popular and widely revered among the Indian divinities. He is the king of the lost city of Dwarka. He also has a major role in the very famous epic Mahabharata. Let us know in the comments if you want a detailed video on the Mahabharata. Now comes Lord Vishnu's ninth avatar, Buddha. Siddhartha or Lord Buddha was born in Lumbini or a place in Kapilavastu. It is said that as soon as Siddhartha was born, he started walking, and wherever his feet fell, a little lotus grew. Once, Siddhartha's father invites 8 astrologers to know about his future. The astrologers say that Siddhartha would grow up to be either a great ruler or a great teacher. His father decides that he should be a great ruler, and so Siddhartha starts his training with sage Vishwamitra. When it comes to weaponry or education, Siddhartha was a very fast learner. After he grew up, he was married to a woman named Yashodhara and had a son named Rahul. Once, Siddhartha wanted to explore his city, and so his father bribes the guards that he should see only good things. Invariably in his journey, he finds a sick man whose body is pale yellow, a dead body being taken to the graveyard, an old man walking past by his chariot, and lastly, a sage who is free from all nuisance and all disabilities. Then and there, Siddhartha decides that he should leave all comforts of his life and spend the life of a saint. After years of wandering, he finally gains enlightenment under the Bodhi tree, which is situated in Bodh Gaya, Bihar. For years he preached and taught the world that there can be no greater quality than treating someone equally. And finally, his soul leaves his body in Kushinagar. Now let us know about Lord Vishnu's 10th avatar, Kalki. The world has seen all the 9 avatars of Lord Vishnu, and the 10th one is yet to come. Currently, we are living in the Kali Yuga that shall last for 4,32,000 years. We have already spent 5,123 years, so 4,26,877 years are left for this Yuga to be completed. It is said that towards the end of the Kali Yuga, things start getting worse. Kings or rulers start becoming thieves. The main occupation of men shall be lying, stealing, and needless violence. There will be no truthfulness, no brotherhood, and no relationships further than the immediate bond of marriage. There shall be only toxicated thoughts revolving around a person's mind. All this will turn our Mother Earth impure. This is the time when Lord Vishnu will appear in a Brahmin family as Kalki. He shall come riding a horse named Devdutt and shall have a white sword that will be shining like lightning, and that he shall eradicate all the toxicness, all the impurities, all the liars, all the corruptors, and all negativeness from the earth, and start everything from scratch. Jigyasa is a new channel with limited resources, but we promise value addition to your knowledge with every video. So kindly support us by hitting the subscribe button and comment your views, since the YouTube algorithm works in that way. Now let us know about the 11th unknown avatar of Lord Vishnu. Some people must have already guessed it. It is the Mohini Avatar. After the churning of the Kshir Sagar, the gods and the demons had a big fight after the nectar of immortality. This was the time when Lord Vishnu takes the Mohini Avatar, which seduces the demons and gives the nectar to the gods. Please let us know your thoughts in the comments below and whether you want individual videos on each avatar. Until we meet again. These are the 5 names who commented and supported our effort in our previous video. As a wise man once said, there's no end to learning. So keep your jigyasa alive always. Until next time. Please consider supporting us by hitting the subscribe button and becoming a part of the Jigyasa TV family.